Every autumn, the University of Cincinnati's Army ROTC brings their cadets to Camp Atterbury, Indiana for their annual Fall FTX, or field training exercise. Here, the cadets stay the weekend and learn valuable skills that will aid them in their future as Army officers. The cadets arrive by bus and are dropped off at their field operating base. Over the weekend, freshman cadets will learn some of the basic skills taught in Army ROTC. Sophomore and junior cadets will work on their land navigation skills throughout the weekend, while the senior cadets will be organizing the training and learning how to run a tactical operations center. The freshman cadets' first full day of training begins at the engagement skills trainer. Here, the cadets learn how to operate the M16 rifle, as well as the 50 cal and M249 machine guns.
Currently, the freshman cadets are working on the engagement skills trainer. It's kind of like a glorified video game where they have the actual M16 rifle hooked up to an air hose, then hooked up to a computer screen, in which when they fire their targets, it's going to fire a laser down onto the screen in which they can see where they're shooting and engage enemies as they come by. Kind of like just a simulated battle training. The benefit to using the engagement skills trainer as opposed to shooting live rounds is basically the cost. Every bullet costs a certain amount of money, and wasting those bullets and this ammunition right now when we're actually fighting two wars is wasting a lot of resources just for training back here, especially for cadets. That's why we use the engagement skills trainer.
Remember, I want to hear you guys communicating. 9 o'clock.
Freshmen Drew Queen and Aaron Conklin both got to try their hand at the 50 cal machine gun.
They're actually really lifelike, so that was really helpful. You got to experience the weapons without using up a lot of ammunition, messing up shots.
Yeah. You got a lot of the kickback and the noise, obviously.
Next, the freshmen were off to play paintball and to test out some of the battle maneuvers they learned under fire. The freshmen faced off in games like Capture the Flag and utilized their battle drills to accomplish the mission.
Got him. One down, one down. One down, one down. Stand down, one down. Got him, I see him.
As the games went on, the freshmen learned the importance of maneuvering and working as a team. After the game, the cadets were given MREs for lunch.
This is our meal ready to eat, also known as the mystery meal. This is our buffalo chicken. As you can see, we're cooking it in our green bag with our heater. Just add a little water and it warms up. Also, you get candy with the meal, a spoon, hot sauce, whatever you need. What's up? It's gourmet.
After lunch, the cadets were off to the rappel tower to face their fears and have some fun.
Freshman cadets today, they were doing conducting rappel training off of the tower. They were doing a helicopter skid rappel and a wall rappel, and they're also conducting one rope operations. In preparation for this, before we came, the freshmen have a class with Master Sergeant Shipman, who teaches them how to rappel and how to tie Swiss seats and properly execute the rappel down the wall safely.
The freshmen have been practicing basic rappelling all quarter, and now they get the chance to show what they've learned.
The skill is valuable for their futures. If in the Army at any time they need to cross water crossings, they'll use the one-rope bridge operations. Ranger School still uses it. Rappelling, also at schools, specialized schools such as air assault, or just if somebody's stuck on a mountain face, if they're in a specialized unit or whatnot, they can use rappelling to help out their buddy.
While the freshman cadets were learning some of the basic skills taught by the ROTC, the sophomore and junior cadets were working on their land navigation skills.
Right now I'm working on some land nav, so I get all these points. They're 8-digit grid coordinates. Yeah, and so we just use these, and we use this protractor, and we plot them out on this map. So this is like the area that we're working in right now. So once I find the points, then I can just use this this protractor and like find angles, and using my compass just like map out a trail of how I want to go.
The cadets are required to find 5 out of their 8 points during their day land navigation course, as well as 3 out of 5 points during their night land navigation.
We navigate through the woods and find a point like this using our compass and our map, and then once we get here, we just click it, and it has a little punch hole card that can be seen to correspond with the matching card.
After the long day of training, the cadets are served hot chow. Much needed energy for the confidence course they face tomorrow morning. On Sunday, the cadets get to return home after the long weekend of training at Camp Atterbury, but not before completion of the confidence course. After watching a demonstration on how to properly execute each obstacle on the course, the cadets are off to accomplish the last task of the weekend. The confidence course is met with much excitement by the cadets because after completion of the course, they will return home to campus. The cadets trained all quarter for this weekend and showed off their skills at the Fall FTX. For freshman cadets, it was their first exposure to Army training out in the field. And for senior cadets, it was their first chance to organize and lead the Bearcat Battalion in a training exercise.